Welcome back, folks. This is the Vigilante Crafter, and you can call me Vigil. Glad you folks could join. Let's just jump right into it, and this time I want to make sure I get crossed over here real quick, and just give me 1 second. My buttons aren't working. Sorry about the desktop. There we go. Hello, hello. How we doing, guys and gals? Hope everyone's having a fine day today. So in our last episode, what were we able to do? We processed some villagers for employment, right? So off camera, I did a few things prior to the library that we have to build, and I just want to show you real quick before we get right into the episode of the library build. Just want to come down here real quick. So off camera, I was able to get them both to masters. And now, since they're both masters, we got Aqua Infinity. It's awesome, awesome. Now we got name tags, which we can buy, which is great because we need name tags for the Iron Farm. And the Lure 2, we already know about that. So let's just kind of go back over here real quick. And back into here, and this one's a master as well. So, pretty happy about a few things in here. Feather following, we already know about that though, right? So now, what's important is we gotta move these guys, right? We gotta move them up into another area so we can process some more villagers. Because we only have 2 rooms for processing. So I thought, since we're making librarians, why not build a library? Right? So I've been spending some time off camera building the library, and let's just back up real quick. I do want to show you folks that I did apply mending on all the tools now. So now we're able to mend them. And before we go out and check out that building right there, which is part of the library build, I want to just show you real quick what I've been doing on how I'm mending my tools with the experience. So if you remember quite a few episodes ago, we started off showing off this zombie spawner, right? And what I did off camera is I started preparing the farm. I dug this out underneath the zombie spawner room. It's 9x9, standard size. I just haven't finished yet. But what I'm doing in the meantime is I come in here, I block this off, I take out all the lights, and then I run in here, I take out the light, and I just kind of whack the villagers as they, not the villagers, sorry, the zombies on as they spawn. You know, I figured, why not? Just until we finish the farm itself. So right now, my term, it's a poor man's spawner farm. However, it works, and I've been able to bring back my, as you could tell, bring these tools and weapon right back to full 100% health. I guess I'm health. I'm not really sure percentage points. I'm not really sure what they're called, that green part. But anyway, I think I made my point there. So anyway, now that we're kind of done going through my off-camera stuff, I also filled that up too as well, but that was from the outside. So let's get back up in here. And another thing I did do is I did do some mining down in the mining shaft, right? The 3x5 mining shaft that we made. And I was able to find some more diamonds and some more lapis, you know, just the standard stuff. It was pretty cool. I think I added maybe about 10 to 15 more diamonds. So I'm really happy with that stuff too as well. Alrighty, folks. So anyway, that's the off-camera stuff. Let's check this library build out after I take a nap, which should be pretty quick here. And as I come on out, so most of it's built, and it's pretty plain. I'm not sure if I'm into the palette yet of blocks. It's very one colorish, and the roof, and you know I'm working on that. Just kind of, you know, and that's the basic, what I'm looking at right there. So I haven't finished that side yet. But I thought today we could talk about, you know, what's going on with this as I finish off the roof. And I just thought it would be better to kind of get the build, you know, close to being done before I, you know, just start it from scratch. So anyway, this is basically what I've been doing off camera, and just to kind of explain some things. We've got a staircase going up. We'll dress that up a little bit more, you know, in the future. But we have these 3x3 areas, which I'm going to put a villager in. Now, Vigil, people are going to ask you, well, just put him in one block. Just put him in one block. I know. And that's kind of standard. However, I wanted to do something different, so I'm going to keep the 3x3 square that I've been doing, and, you know, a bed, the workstation, and then they'll just kind of walk around and they'll move around, and, you know, we'll walk in and we'll do some trades with them and whatnot. I do plan on dressing this up with some books, you know, to make it look like a library, and, you know, and a few things, you know, hanging and whatnot. That, you know, that will come sooner than later. However, you know, we always need to finalize the build first. So I kind of want to get a roof going here, you know, finish up the roof. And, you know, like I said, this area would be for a villager. This area is going to be for a villager. This area is, I figured, you know, we put some books here and maybe a picture or something. I'm not too sure. But what I liked about it is if you go up to it, look what you can see. You can see my little pillar up there with torches. I thought that was really cool, which gave me a great idea to build maybe like a mountain tower or something like that, you know. So let me know in the comments if that sounds fun or not, because I really think that's going to be fun. So that's going to be a future episode where we'll just, you know, kind of imagine maybe that is the tower. You know, that's what kind of gave me the idea, because it looks so blocky, and it does, you know, it's obviously the, oh, there's that word obvious. It's part of the mountain, but it did give me an idea of maybe there's a tower up there, a super wizard tower, a secret tower that, you know, the librarians can see from up here, and maybe that's where, you know, more enchantments and secrets and, you know, loot and stuff is kept. Who knows? So it's just, you know, it's just, like I said, just an idea. So anyway, we got these ladders. Let me get the stairs here. And get this roof going. And kind of move on up. And I liked the idea of, I went with a kind of like a gable style roof in order to make some room up here. So we'll be able to walk. And then that's why I put the stairs right here in the middle, which will divide each villager. So far we can fit 1, 2, and then right over here, 3 villagers, right? So we'll have 3, and I did not intend for the library to hold several villagers like maybe a trading hall would. I wanted to put the most important librarians in here that have the best trades, you know. Obviously the mending, oh, there's that word obvious again, the mending trade, the silk touch trade. And who knows, maybe we can get, you know, the 3rd best trade, and I'm still trying to determine what would the 3rd best trade be, and I really think it's the looting 3. I would appreciate having the looting 3 up here, silk touch and mending, and then all their secondary trades would, you know, help us out if they were to fall in line with what we really want. So let's get up here and we'll just kind of start putting this in order. I did notice a little, you know, an issue here with the kind of building the roof, but I kind of worked that out. So if we come here, whoops, we're not doing that right. we go this way, and if we go like this, then what do we do, right? Yeah, let me show you how that looks, and it's not a good look at all, folks. And so I've come up with a decent idea there too as well. So if we go like that, you go like this, but then we have to still go, whoops. Man, there we go, let that drop, we're good. And then that goes over there, and see that? So that's not working. So we're not gonna do that. What I did think about doing is temporarily put some slabs here, and then maybe raise it up a little bit. Maybe have some kind of lookout room or whatnot that you can come up into. So that'll be later on. However, I you know, and the same with this flat area too. So in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we'll just put some slabs coming out just so it covers up the roof. All right. And we'll have to go back downstairs and get slabs. I have everything in that chest down there, so let's actually go down there now. Collect that. And I was gonna go with the spruce slabs just to show, make it a little more, make it look a little bit more interesting, and then it would show the area that I need to build upon. So let's kind of get this going here. So holding Shift and then D kind of allows you to, whoops. Oh, that's doing well. That looks good. Let's get at it. Let's get this out of here. I felt like I should have finished this too. But there we go. We just kind of go like that, like this. There we go. It's really these ones there. That's nice. I have to thank Mojang on fixing the stair placement. Forget which update they did it in, but it made it a lot easier to put these stairs down. Fortunately, I'm still not adapting. I don't know why. There we go. We just kind of get down on that step, hold Shift again, and then there we go, all the way over. Perfect. And we'll just come back, holding Shift. We'll do A. There we go. So again, we don't want that. There we go. We want to put that in there. And I thought it would be good to maybe show the building of the roof, as I know a lot of people, I've read in like other channels I've watched, and this, you know, just me playing Minecraft through the years, a lot of people have issues building roofs. And I still kind of do. But I have figured it out, though, too, as well. So it's not... Man! I want to put that there and start getting these slabs in so I can walk across, right? So we're going to kind of go like this, and that'll just flatten out this part of the roof for right now. And, you know, folks, I'm not too sure what I want to do with this area, but I know I want to, you know, do something. You know, maybe a glass roof, maybe, you know, or like I said, a little outside room that you walk up to that has some fencing around it, you know, or we can just leave it like that until we come up with a good idea. Yeah, folks, I want to be honest. I rebuilt the library at least 3 times, like from the ground up. The first build looked too much like the other 2 builds, and that's why I'm a little, you know, pesky on the palette here, because it just, I'm kind of using the same blocks, and I know it's the same area, so I feel like, you know, these people that are living here are gonna build, you know, the same stuff, because that's what they have, you know, right? So once we get the stairs up, that kind of messes us up, right? All right, let's get that up. We'll get that just so we don't forget about it. And then there we go. And then I also realized I had to be careful too. I was playing with a few different roofs before I got started, and I forgot to light it up down there, and guess what happened, right? So whenever you're building a house and you're closing it in, make sure you have it lit up down, you know, underneath the roof. Word of caution. Kind of like this. There we go, like that. Nice. So hey, folks, if you have any ideas for maybe what to do with, you know, these little square areas, you know, let me know. You know, because, you know, down in the comments, you can totally make suggestions and whatnot. So there we go. All right, so we got the roof done. And I did notice that up here, the sunsets are just looking awesome. I love them. I mean, look at that. There we go. Never get a good picture, but I always try. All right, there we go. And then you kind of all connect now, right? You can go up. And I really, you know, one of my other problems, I'm still debating, but now since it's built, you know, so much that I'm probably not going to worry about it as much. But I really had a problem with this overlap. And at first I liked it, and then I didn't like it. And then the overlap told me, like, you know what? Sometimes buildings are built higher, and they overlap another building. And so that's my excuse, and I kind of like it. And now it just creates this little corridor down here. It makes things look a little bit more interesting, and you know, we'll dress this up around here. So that'll be, you know, that'll be kind of real fun to deal with that wall. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put windows, or we'll do vines, or we'll just do flowers. I'm not really too sure yet, but it is dark, so let's take a quick nap. And we are about halfway through this episode. So as we go back out, I did like how this runs, right? I mean, it's functional. And maybe bring that back a little bit so we can get the trail right in here, you know, or the pathway right in here. This is a little too far out, you know. However, it just seemed to work. I mean, at one point I had the doors over here, and then I had the doors just on the other side. I really couldn't make a decision about this. However, it looks like I have. And we definitely, the flat part right up there, as you can tell. So that's that 1 block height that I gave to give the gable effect here. And I have a great idea with that too, because I was going to put some windows in there, or maybe some different colors, or like maybe some stained windows or whatnot, you know, just to kind of, you know, spruce it up a little bit, make it a little more interesting. However, as we come into here now, we're closed in. I like it. I do want to grab, let's grab the cobblestone, the slabs, so we can at least finish off the roof, right? And then we come up here, and then we're able to kind of, you know, we are able to walk around. Hence this extra block. I really like it. I really do. And this was just, you know, for show. Let's kind of walk around. So we can use this for storage. I was also thinking, because like right here, I was thinking about maybe, you know, putting another villager on top. I thought that would have been kind of cool, you know. So there's just a bunch of little ideas I have. And you know, the floor, I know it's all one color and it's just kind of plain looking. However, I just needed some kind of floor to give me a visual, and so that might change, you know. And then eventually what I'll do is I'll these right here, this idea I thought was going to be great. I'm going to have a chain, and then I'm going to have a lantern hanging from the chain, and then all of these areas are going to have that. So I thought that was going to look cool. I still got to make the chains and whatnot, so that was going to look nice, you know. And then we would slowly kind of carve the stone out with maybe just regular stone, cracked brick stone, you know, just to show some variations, show some texture. You know, that's coming too as well. Again, I just wanted to make the build happen, you know. And like this right here, I really wanted a window here, but it just didn't look right, so I didn't do it. But again, you know, villager, villager, villager. So right now we can get 3 in here. And who knows, maybe we'll do something here too as well. You know, we could just do one right here, and then we still can come here and see our... I just love that view right there. And that just happened by chance. This view is, I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that's why I really want to put something up there. I really, really do. And I'll start off with maybe a simple tower, or heck, maybe a windmill, or I don't know. It's going to be something that's round and it goes up, and it's going to be, you know, not too tall, but maybe about as tall as that. You know, and heck, maybe we'll just replace that chunk right there with the building that we're going to put there, because I just think I don't know. I just think that would be cool. And then a little smaller tower right there. Oh, that's how you guys are getting out. I was wondering why they were out. Well, guess what, buddy? Folks, we're gonna get distracted here. Sorry, but we can't let our cows go. Now I see what I did. Okay, it's because it's the steps and they get up and over. So that's not good. Hey, buddy. Can't leave your pen. Finally, leather. Wow. It's only taken like 4 or 5 cows to get leather. I don't know why the cows are so stingy on giving leather. And in fact, let's do this for right now. Take this step out. And then here, I wasn't too sure if we're going to go with this one or that one. It did look good with this. However, it seems to look a little bit better with that, with this variation of the log. It's still the same log. You know, you just take the axe and you take the bark off. Really cool. So we'll do that for right now. I know it's really flat, but I can't have the animals getting out. I was wondering how the cows and sheep were getting out. And they probably all wandered off, except, yeah, I mean, I had a lot of sheep and a lot of cows. I mean, I took out a lot of the cows. But let's go ahead and get this back in there. And get back up to the roof here. I think we're just going to have to pillar up with some dirt. Whoops. With some dirt, Vigil. There you go. Alrighty. I'll just go all the way up. So at least now, I mean, I'm not too sure what I want to do with these. It's going to take some thinking. I really like the idea of putting another room up here. I really do. And then maybe we can have, because if you notice, there's, 3x3 here, kind of. Where's that at? And we can always bust into there. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, like right here would be a room upstairs. And then right here would be another room upstairs, right? I don't know. Like I said, it's going to take some thinking or someone's idea that they write down in the comments. In the meantime, it's covered and we don't have anything. Nothing is going to spawn, so we're good. I had to look at that real quick and wow. You know what you could do? Vigil. Let's just do this for temporary. There we go. You can get up. There we go. I'll just leave that there for now. Because we're building, right? So, kind of like scaffolding in front of a high rise. So now we got that done. And yeah, we're going to have to do something with it. These are just too flat. Got to be able to do something with it. Something. And like I said, we'll come up with an idea there, And again, like I said, this flat area will be, we could probably put some windows or whatnot. I thought that would look kind of cool. Let's see if we can. Let's grab these. I think it's this one. I'm not sure. I can't remember. And I think what we did was, yeah, we took it out. And we went like this. Right? Is that what we did? Let's double check real quick. Sometimes I can't remember what I've done. And I like to match. So we have one there, and then it was, oh, that's right. Although I kind of like that look. Let's go ahead and pop that out real quick. And there we go. It was like that, and then not like that. Let's see if we can do this right. There we go. Boom. All right, one flat. So I like it flat there, so we can maybe hang something from there. I think that's what my whole point was. Just double check here real quick. Let me just see. So we had that, and then we went. So that's a block. All right, let's run into the house real quick. I'm gonna grab one of these. All right. So now, instead of 2 slabs there, we can... Did that come off us too, or? I don't know. Guess it didn't matter, huh? Oh, wow. It's kind of cracked. Let's finish it off. There we go. We'll fix that in a minute. So we can put that there. There we go. Right? Yeah, it's just a lot of gray. Really hard to see. Yeah, but that's about right, because I wanted to maybe hang something from there. I was thinking about the bells that we have, that we got from the villages. So, anyway, folks, that is going to be our library, and definitely going to put an episode together on, you know, showing off the librarians in there. Hey, you know what? If you want me to make an episode with, you know, moving the librarians up there and see how I do that, I could totally do that. I just don't think anybody wants to see that. Sometimes it can be pretty tedious and annoying. You know, although I do got a nice little route for them to go. I figure, let's just kind of review that real quick. We're kind of done with the house, showing it off. Again, folks, you know, work in progress. Everything's always a work in progress in survival. You got to take your time and then eventually get there. So I'm thinking we can get these villagers going. We'll walk up through here. Alright? And I'm banking on them pathfinding to their beds to sleep in, and that's how they're going to move. Let me just take a quick nap. I don't want anything spawning. And then we're going to cruise on out, and then we'll cruise on out, and but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make a pathway of fences just so they don't go anywhere, and then straight into this door. And then by that time, the room will be made up, and then there'll be a bed in there, and they'll just pathfind to that bed, and that's where they'll be, and they'll love it. They're going to love their new house. Yes, yes, yes. So, you know, we'll get that done in the next, you know, few episodes or so. I still want to play with the house a little bit, and I do like the idea of storage being up there. I thought that was really nice, you know? So, I don't know. Or, again, you know, here, got to put that floor out. If we put the floor out, then we can get some villagers up here. And really, I mean, if we look at it, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So right there can be... You know what? I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Because what we can do is we can use since we have spruce now, we can use the spruce trap doors as a floor, right? That'll make a floor here, so then we don't even have to worry about the floor. We could go with slabs like this and just make sure we put everything on the sides here, because these are just upside down stairs. Oh, wow, that's a great idea. I'm going to leave that like that. Now, we don't necessarily have to make it stone. We could make it wood. You know, maybe we'll go with, let's just see what it looks like with wood. So if we went like that and we just kind of weigh it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I like that. Let's just finish this up really quick, and then I'll go ahead and sign off for this episode. You know, folks, again, I do appreciate anybody who's watching, subscribing, sharing the channel. And I really hope the people that are enjoying the channel, and I hope you're getting something out of it. And, you know, the only way I know is if just make some comments below. you know, negative, positive, you know, give me some feedback. And I really think this channel can go places if we start getting some good feedback. You know, it's like I said, it's not mandatory. However, it would, you know, like I say, help the channel. So you know what? I like that. So then they'll be here. So now we have 4. We can come up and, oh, we're trading, and then we're down here. We're trading. Oh man, this is great. And this part won't be here, of course. And yeah, let's do this though. I have a problem. Oh, those are top slabs. Nice. So we can place stuff on them. That's great, actually. So we'll go like that, just, you know, so no critters spawn. And go circle around. And you know, actually, look at this. Here's another room. Well, maybe we'll have more than 3 librarians then. That's great. I think that's going to work out really nice. So there's another. Oh, man, this is going to work nicely. Let's just do that. And this will kind of be our way up. Maybe we'll get another ladder on that side too as well. Storage right here. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. And then, now that I'm running with this idea, let's make some more slabs. And it doesn't have to be this particular slab, but it could be something different. I'm just going with the wood right now. I figure, you know, the wood floor makes sense. So 1, 2, 3 right there too. I like it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So another 3 by 3. Oh man, this is working. I'm jazzed. Oh yes, I am jazzed. This is great. You know, folks, and I came up with the idea on the live stream too, so I really appreciate the live stream. I mean, a lot of times I'm not talking when I'm off camera, and when I am talking, sometimes the brain just works better. I don't know. That's gonna be great. So we'll have villagers up here, we'll have villagers down here, and then we'll just encase everything with you know, those books. Let's go out and just let's get the correct name. The bookshelves, or the, what are those called? What are they called? Let's go in here real quick. These right here, right? I'm just gonna take one real quick, just so I know what it's called. Bookshelf, thank you. Gosh, it's such a simple name to remember, Vigil. Get with it. And so we'll go ahead and put that back. So that, my friends, is going to be fun because I need lots of leather and I'm going to have to make lots of books. You know, I didn't, you know, one last thing to show you. I think we're kind of done with the library here. So, folks, I really hope you like the library, and more to come with this. It's going to be dressed up a lot better. And again, you know, we might even change some of the colors on it. So, last thing to show you folks what's going to help us with paper right now, because you know we still haven't got that sugarcane farm. However, I just spammed a bunch of sugarcane all around this little cove area that we use, and I end up getting almost 3 stacks when it's grown. So for now that works, and it did give me an idea of maybe I want to, you know, do some levels of sugarcane all the way up the hill a little bit. You know, maybe that side or maybe on that side. And I just thought that would look kind of cool. And, you know, that would be kind of a challenge build because we got to make sure we have the water canals, you know, correctly made. And we got to cover them up so you can't see them. And so I thought that was going to look, you know, that might look pretty interesting. And then it would just, you know, this hill here would just have sugarcane coming down on it, you know, or maybe sugarcane on that, you know. It's just something I'm, you know, thinking about at this point. So anyway, folks, I think we're here to the end. What time do we got? Yeah, we're about 35 minutes in. So let's go ahead and get back in the house, and I will sign off with you folks. Hello, here we are. So anyway, I hope you like the idea of the library, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it's kind of a grindy episode, just kind of showing you folks what's been done and whatnot. Not it wasn't that adventure oriented, and more videos will be coming that are adventure oriented. However, when you're in survival Minecraft, you have to do stuff like this, and in the end, it's gonna look nice. No pun intended, because we're gonna get to the end, right? We are gonna get to the end, and we're gonna beat that dragon, folks. Once again, I really appreciate you watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. If you want to learn how, if you're not supporting the channel, that means you haven't subscribed yet. So if you subscribe, you'll definitely be supporting the channel. Although, it's hey, it's not the biggest deal in the world. If you folks just want to watch, just watch. Maybe make a comment, let me know you're watching. But those subscribes really, really do support the channel. So, folks, thanks a lot, and I'm out of here. See you guys later. Hope you're doing well. Bye-bye. One more time. Bye-bye. Boy, my buttons aren't working. There we go. Now I got my buttons working. Sorry, folks. Y'all have a great day, and we'll be talking soon. Another stream's coming really soon. Bye-bye. Take care. Wow, Vigil. Get those buttons working next time. You really got to get the buttons working.